Corbett, Space Cadet. Space Academy, USA, in the world beyond tomorrow, 2350 AD. Here, the Space Cadets train for duty on distant planets. In roaring rockets, they blast through the millions of miles from Earth to far-flung stars and brave the dangers of cosmic frontiers, protecting the liberties of the planet, safeguarding the cause of universal peace in the age of the conquest of space.
Safeguard the freedom of space.
Safeguard the freedom of space.
And uphold the cause of peace throughout the universe.
And uphold the cause of peace throughout the universe.
To this end, I dedicate my life.
To this end, I dedicate my life.
Gentlemen, welcome to Space Academy.
You know, sir, every time I see a new class of cadets take the Academy oath, even a small unit like this, makes me tingle inside.
Yes, I know what you mean, Pearson. Takes me back to my first day here at the Academy.
I remember standing very straight swearing in. I think it was the biggest day of my life.
Yes. Hey, I better go over to the lecture hall. My section forms in 10 minutes. Oh, Pearson, by the way, any report on Captain Turner yet?
Not since he cleared Venus orbit, sir.
That's strange. He should have checked in yesterday. If there's any report, call me at the lecture hall.
Yes, sir. Spaceport Control standing by. Come in. Come in. Identify yourself. Spaceport Control standing by.
Spaceport Control from Rocket Scout B-74. This is Captain Turner. Are you receiving me?
Channel clear. Go ahead.
Approaching Earth atmosphere on northeast quadrant. Clear me for touchdown in 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Is Captain Strong there?
No, sir.
Get him for me, as fast as you can. I must talk to him.
Captain Turner, what's wrong? Captain Turner.
Hello. Hello, Spaceport. Are you still receiving me?
Yes, sir. But what happened?
I don't know. Everything went black.
Are you all right, sir?
Yes. Yes, but get hold of Strong. I must talk to him. It's vital. The safety of Earth depends on it. The safety of Earth and the whole Solar Alliance.
It's any day before noon and the morning is running out. But Sharon's energy is far from running out. All morning long, she's bright and alert. And look at her brother Dick in gym class, going strong all morning long. No letdown for them. No, sir. They've got more punch till lunch. And here's the secret. A good hearty breakfast built around Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And Kellogg's Corn Flakes packs the punch. Provides the staying power of corn. The power that stays with you till long past noon. Serving Kellogg's Corn Flakes is no bother at all for Mother. Yes, it's a mighty easy, mighty delicious way to get more punch till lunch. Big, fresh flakes of toasted corn with sugar and milk. There's a difference in corn flakes, and you can taste the difference in Kellogg's. What flavor. No wonder Kellogg's Corn Flakes are the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal. The whole family loves them. The whole family needs them for more punch till lunch. So to get going and keep going all morning long, get Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Cadet Roger Manning.
Here, sir.
Cadet Astro.
Here, sir.
Cadet Tom Corbett.
Here, sir.
Take your seats, men. As you all know, 400 years ago, the first rocket ship left the Earth and broke through the barriers of space. The universe was open, and the people of Earth came into contact with the people of Mars, and then Venus. But there was conflict, mistrust. Wars were fought. Cities, countries, whole civilizations were destroyed. Until finally, 100 years ago, we reached the age of reason, and the Solar Alliance was created. The Solar Guards were formed to ensure the liberty and the freedom of all peoples. You, as space cadets, will now start training to become officers of the Solar Guards. Your responsibilities are great, men. You hold the future of the Solar Alliance in your hands. They are people to be met and understood. But remember this, and remember it well. You'll meet them as men of peace. You'll deal with them in honor and in trust. You'll fight only for freedom and for liberty. And now, before I outline your duties and your courses of study, pardon me. Captain Strong speaking.
Lieutenant Pearson, Spaceport Control, sir.
Yes, Pearson.
Captain Turner just reported in a few minutes ago.
Good. Keep him in contact.
But I just lost him, sir. Contact was broken.
Oh?
I think you better get over here right away, sir. I think he's in trouble.
All right, Pearson. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Section's dismissed. Be back here in 1 hour. We'll pick up where we left off.
What do you suppose that was all about?
By the rings of Saturn, I'll bet there's trouble somewhere.
Why, there must be. Did you see that look on Captain Strong's face?
Go on. It's a lot of space gas.
What?
Oh, space gas, is it? Sure. They get steamed up over nothing in this place. And did you hear that song and dance about fighting for peace and freedom? Why, they outlawed guns over 100 years ago. What are we going to fight with? Books? Or magnoscopes?
My friend, it seems to me there's a lot of space gas being sprayed around right now.
Yes, I smell it too.
Oh, a couple of good little space scouts, aren't we? Gonna do or die for the Academy, I suppose. Grow up, Junior.
Look, if you think this is such a lot of meteor dust, why did you come here in the first place?
Because I'm pretty smart. Space Academy can teach me plenty. When I'm through, I'll get me a real paying job flying commercial rockets. Only suckers would fall for that routine about soldiers of peace and freedom.
By the craters of Luna, I think I'll take them.
Easy there. Don't blast your jets.
Let them go. Think I'm afraid to fight?
No. But another crack out of you and I'll start operating. Now get going. Blast off.
All right, Junior, take it easy. The halo's getting crooked. Besides, I was getting bored anyhow.
You shouldn't have stopped me, my friend. That boy needs a lesson.
He'll get one soon enough. The Academy will give it to him. Say, who is he anyway?
He answered to the name of Manning. Roger Manning.
Oh, yes. Well, let's forget about him. As soon as they break us up into rocket training units, we'll probably never even see him again.
I hope not.
By the way, we haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Tom Corbett.
My name is Astro.
Astro? Astro what?
Just Astro. You see, I am from Venus. My grandparents were among the first Earth colonists there, but my parents were born there as I.
Oh, that's why you walk as though you had a weight across your shoulders. Sure, Venus gravity is less than ours, so your body actually weighs more here than it did on Venus.
That's right, but I thought I'd become used to it by now. I guess it still shows.
Oh, just a bit. Say, then, this isn't the first time you've ever been on Earth?
Oh, by the clouds of Venus, no. I was an enlisted space sailor for more than a year. I took the special examination and was lucky enough to qualify for the Academy.
Well, then you're a regular rocketeer already. Boy, I wish I had your experience.
You've never been aboard a cruiser?
Well, not a regular cruiser. Oh, I checked out on rocket trainers during primary school, but compared to you, I'm nothing but an earthworm.
Listen, Captain Strong said we had an hour. Let's go to the spaceport and I'll show you around a cruiser.
Swell, let's go.
You know, Rocket Scout V-74 from Spaceport Control. Come in, Captain Turner. Acknowledge.
Can't you clear up that reception, Pearson? Look at the screen. It's all hash.
But it isn't reception, Captain Strong. It's transmission. Either he isn't tuned right or his set's gone haywire.
Where's he now?
There he is. Coming through the atmosphere now. And plenty fast. He better turn tail soon or he'll...
Spaceport Control from Captain Turner.
He's calling us.
Spaceport Control from Captain Turner. Are you receiving me?
Hello, Turner. Turner, this is Strong. Turn the tail of your ship around for landing, quickly.
Strong, listen to me. I don't think I can make it in.
Of course you can, Turner. You're only 3 minutes away from spaceport.
I'm tired, dizzy. I can't see clearly.
Snap out of it, Turner.
Strong, listen. In case I don't make it, watch for...
Yes, Turner, I'm listening. Watch for what?
Watch for men of...
Turner!
What is it, Captain Strong? The same thing happened before. What's wrong?
I don't know. Turner! Turner!
The The empty chair belongs to Dad. Skipped his breakfast? That's bad. Look, he starts off feeling grand, sawing wood to beat the band. But long before his lunch, we see Dad's as slow can be. Well, now let's go back and get Dad going like the rest of the family with a good, hearty breakfast that'll keep him going all morning. A breakfast built around crisp, delicious Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And are they good? Well, there's a difference in Corn Flakes, and you can taste it in Kellogg's. And now, like the rest of the family, Dad has more punch till lunch. Yes, Kellogg's Corn Flakes pack the punch. For Kellogg's Corn Flakes give you the staying power of corn to help you work better, play harder all morning long. So, Mother, get the cereal that'll give Dad and the whole family more punch till lunch. The world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Well, here you are, Tom. A rocket cruiser of the latest design. This is the Polaris.
That's beautiful, Astro. The most beautiful thing in the whole world.
Aye. And one day, if you're lucky, you'll be the master of such a ship as this. You will walk her decks 1,000,000 miles out in the void, stare out of the viewports into the majestic blackness of outer space. You will see planets, asteroids, worlds dead and worlds still unborn. Then, by all the satellites of Jupiter, then, Tom, you will know what it means to be a spaceman.
You make it sound pretty wonderful.
Oh, it is wonderful. But come on now. Climb up into the space lock and take a look around inside.
Well, will it be all right?
Of course. Here, I'll open the door.
Hey, what's that?
Emergency signal. It means trouble.
What do you mean, trouble?
Look, Tom, there in the sky, that rocket scout coming in for a landing.
But he hasn't turned tail yet, and his rockets are dead. He's just falling out of control.
Hey, you two, get down.
Captain Strong.
Did you hear what I said? Get down. Flat on your bellies and cover your heads.
It's flashing in.
Heads down.
It's all over. The end for you.
Yes, for him. I'm afraid it's only the beginning. For us.
So be with us again on Wednesday and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at that time for the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Space Academy, USA, in the world beyond tomorrow, 2350 AD. Here, the Space Cadets train for duty on distant planets. In roaring rockets, they blast through the millions of miles from Earth to far-flung stars and brave the dangers of cosmic frontiers, protecting the liberties of the planet, safeguarding the cause of universal peace in the age of the conquest of space.
Attention, crew. Attention, crew. Take off minus 5 seconds. Minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Commanded by Captain Strong and carrying a crew of space cadets, the rocket cruiser Polaris leaps into the sky, rocket exhaust blazing. The spaceship arrows into the darkness of outer space. Its destination, Venus.
You all right, Cadet Corbett?
I feel like a herd of elephants are pressing down on me, sir.
Acceleration effect. It'll clear up in a few seconds. As soon as we're out of atmosphere into space. You're not going to black out, are you?
I don't think so, sir.
There's a sick kid under your seat if you need it.
I'm all right, sir.
Good boy.
Acceleration's decreasing, sir.
Leaving atmosphere. Stop decelerating. We're at space speed. Attention, crew. Attention, crew. Check in.
Radar bridge, Cadet Manning.
Power station, Cadet Astro.
Port control deck immediately. What in the world are you doing, Cadet Corbett?
Sir, I have no micro shoes, and I don't want to fly off into space.
Relax, Tom.
Yes, but sir, we're in free fall. There's no gravity in outer space.
Outside in space, yes, but not in here. You don't have to hold on. You won't float away.
But sir, in the basic trainers that we checked out in,
The basic trainers aren't equipped with gravity generators. We are. Gravity inside the ship is exactly the same as it is on Earth.
Sorry, sir, I should have known.
That's all right, Tom. See that the crew get into flight uniforms, will you? Oh, but first, let's recheck our course.
Well, I thought we had that set before we took off, sir.
We did. We'll check it again to be sure. That's an important thing to remember, Tom. Always check and recheck everything. Never take chances. In space, the first mistake is always the last.
Most clocks only tell the time, but I can tell lots more because I'm a talking clock, and I can see what goes on in this family. There's Mother. Breakfast was so easy for her. The family's gone, and now she's off to a happy head start on the morning's housework. And I know that Dad, who's hard at work, will stay in tune way up till noon. While Mary and Johnny, a moving picture of health and energy, are setting a mighty fast pace for their playmates. And here we are back in the kitchen, where Mother's been going strong all morning long. Yep, like millions of other American families, her family has more punch till lunch. Now, let's see how they got that way. Let's turn the clock back half a day. Aha, it's the good, hearty breakfast they had. A breakfast built around Kellogg's Corn Flakes and the power of corn. Just think how simple they are to serve, how good to eat, how different. Yes, Kellogg's have the real Corn Flakes flavor. So, Mother, give your family more punch till lunch. Get the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Yes?
Dr. Dale to see you, Commander Arkwright.
Oh, very well. Send her in.
Thank you for seeing me, Commander.
My dear, anything wrong?
No, sir. I wondered if you'd heard from Captain Strong yet.
No, I haven't.
You are trying to raise him, aren't you, sir? To warn him about the Mercurian?
Now, Joan, what good would that do? The Mercurian died before he could tell us anything.
But he told us enough. He said the Polaris would never reach Venus.
Probably an idle threat.
But, Commander,
Excuse me. Yes?
Report from Spaceport Control, sir. They are still unable to contact the Polaris. Lieutenant Pearson believes that some electromagnetic disturbance is interfering with the teleceiver channels.
Very good. Tell Pearson to keep on trying.
What is it, sir? What's wrong?
The Astrolab has sent in a report of a general disturbance in the solar system. Mass traveling through space on a course similar to that of Captain Strong's.
Mass? What kind of mass?
It seems to be a comet, the Lost Comet.
Do you mean Corelli?
Yes. Last seen and reported by Earth over 1,000 years ago, in 1175.
But I thought it had been determined that there was no such comet.
Well, we have the proof now. It's been wandering through the universe and beyond for over 1,000 years. And now it's returned.
And Steve is out there.
Not only Captain Strong, but 3 cadets. If we can't warn them in time, I'm afraid.
Set orbit inclination Venus, 3 degrees, 28 seconds. Polaris, 31 degrees.
3, 28, 31, right, sir.
Eccentricity factor, 6 1/1000ths.
6 1/1000ths, right, sir?
Predicted position, 9 minutes, 7 seconds, solar latitude, 23 minus 0.6 longitude. Correction, 8 seconds.
Aye, aye, sir.
What do we get?
All set on course, Captain.
Good. Nice work on your part. Tom, you handle that computer like a veteran.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Cadet Manning reporting, sir.
Stand easy, Manning. Where's Cadet Astro?
I don't know, sir. Maybe he's logging some sack time.
I told him to check in immediately.
Nice crack, Manning. What are you trying to do? Get Astro into trouble?
What do you think, Junior?
Power section, check in. Check in, Cadet Astro.
Oh, here he is, sir.
Oh, what took you so long, Astro? I told you to check in immediately.
Sorry, sir. I was getting a reading on the teleceiver. It came in just after your order.
Oh, what message?
Well, I couldn't get any definition on the contact, sir. There must be some kind of electrical disturbance out there.
Space gremlins, maybe?
More likely some of that meteor dust you keep blowing around here.
Hey, what goes on here?
Well, nothing, sir. Cadet Astro doesn't like the way I comb my eyebrows, I think.
I'd like to comb them with my fist.
Just a minute, Astro. I won't allow any fighting aboard this ship.
I'm sorry, sir.
Sir, it isn't Astro's fault. Manning's been giving him the needle all the time.
I don't care whose fault it is. There's no place aboard this ship for troublemakers and no place in Space Academy for them either.
But, sir, I didn't do anything.
Whether you did or not, what I said goes. You 3 men are making this trip because the Solar Command wants it to look as innocent as possible, as though it were a routine training flight.
Then, sir, it isn't?
No, Cadet Corbett, it isn't. I can't tell you any more than that. But just remember this. I expect strict space discipline from now on, and I intend to enforce it. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Right, Captain. It won't happen again, sir.
All right. We won't say any more about it. Now, even though this isn't a routine training flight, I expect you men to know everything I'm going to tell you, right?
Right, sir.
Excuse me, sir, but am I still the astrogator?
Yes.
But I'm a qualified rocket pilot, sir. I can handle the controls as well as Corbett can. Since I'm senior cadet,
Cadet Manning, rank has nothing to do with ability. You may be qualified as pilot, but your records show you're a better astrogator. Corbett, a better pilot. My assignment stands. And from here on in...
Sir, the radar warning.
Radar? What in blazes? To your stations, men, on the double. Right, sir. Manning, check in when you get a message.
Aye, sir.
What do you think it is, sir?
I can't tell until Manning reports in. But one thing's sure. When radar sounds off that far out in space, it can only mean one thing, trouble. And lots of trouble.
Right, sir.
Here is where the Polaris will fall into the gravity field of the Corelli Comet, Joan. Right here.
How soon, Commander Arkwright?
Well, it depends on the space speed that Captain Strong is maintaining, but not more than a few hours.
Oh, no. But isn't there any chance that they'll miss?
Only a very slight one. If only we can get Captain Strong sufficient radar warning. Yes?
Report from main scanner station, sir. They've picked up the Polaris on the stratoscreen.
Very good. Relay it in here.
Aye, aye, sir. Stand by receiver.
Now, Joan, keep your fingers crossed. If there's any hope for Strong, we'll find out now.
There it is, sir. That's the Polaris.
Yes. And there's the comet. A lost comet.
They're so close to each other.
Too close. Too close for any hope at all.
First call for breakfast. And look how this family answers the call. How come? Why, it's Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And you can serve them almost as easy as that. No wonder more mothers buy Kellogg's Corn Flakes. You see, mothers know the real difference in corn flakes. They know you can't beat Kellogg's for real Corn Flakes flavor. And they know that a good, hearty breakfast with Kellogg's Corn Flakes provides the power of corn to help give the whole family more punch till lunch. Helps keep Dad and the youngsters going strong all morning long. So, Mother, for your breakfast call, give your family more punch till lunch with the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Getting it in channel now, sir. Radar warning, 30s to the second, increasing.
I can't understand it. It just doesn't make sense. Our course is completely clear. No asteroids, no space junk reported, yet... Get me, Manning.
Right, sir. Radar bridge. Radar bridge, come in. Hello, Manning.
Employ your jets, pal. I hear you.
Keep your wisecracks to yourself, Manning, and report in as ordered.
Oh, sorry, sir. Radar bridge, Cadet Manning, standing by.
Give me your blip reading.
Mass, 80,000 miles. Angle, 109.
Spectroscope reading.
Thin band. Calcium gap shifting toward blue.
Very well, stand by.
What do you think that is?
Sounds like a comet. There aren't any charted.
Power bridge. Power bridge, come in.
Power station, Cadet Astro.
Astro, have you been able to pick up any signs of Earth?
Nothing but hash on the teleceiver, Tom. I've been getting something on the audio channel.
From where?
Earth, I think, sir. It's pretty garbled, though. All I can make out is something about Corelli. That's the only thing I get, sir.
Corelli? Where did I hear about Corelli?
Corelli. Sir, wasn't he the man who was supposed to have seen a comet many years ago? I seem to remember something about it in my Terra history.
That's it. Good work, Tom. Corelli said he saw a comet, but nobody believed him. It was a tramp, a space hobo. That's what we've been running up against. Earth has been trying to warn us. Strap in, Tom. We're getting out of here fast.
Right, sir.
Attention, crew. Attention, crew. Stand by for immediate acceleration.
Cadet Manning, ready.
Cadet Astro, ready.
Give me power, Astro. 90,000 units.
Radar warning 50 to the minute, sir. We're getting close.
Take space speed for a velocity base.
Aye, sir. 90,000 units.
Get those firecrackers popping fast, or we'll be smack in the middle of that comet. And nobody walks home from that.
Don't miss the next action-packed episode on Wednesday, when Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets are caught in the trail of the comet to whirl helplessly on a never-ending journey through space. Remember, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same time for the thrilling interplanetary adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Brought to you by Kellogg's, the greatest name in cereals.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Space Academy, USA, in the world beyond tomorrow, 2350 AD. Here, the Space Cadets train for duty on distant planets. In roaring rockets, they blast through the millions of miles from Earth to far-flung stars and brave the dangers of cosmic frontiers, protecting the liberties of the planet, safeguarding the cause of universal peace in the age of the conquest of space.
Come in, Joan, come in.
Thank you for seeing me, Commander.
That's all right, my dear, anytime.
I don't suppose there's been any word.
You'd have been the first to hear.
But, sir, isn't there anything we can do?
Nothing.
A rescue ship?
I've already diverted 2 cruisers from the Martian patrol, but they're still pretty far away from the comet. I don't think they can reach the Polaris in time. No, I'm afraid it depends entirely on Captain Strong and his crew.
Crew, 3 cadets.
They're getting a rough baptism in space, I'm sorry to say. Yes?
Report from the main scanner station, sir. They have the comet on the stratoscreen.
Very good. Relay it in here.
Aye, sir. Stand by.
Will we see the Polaris, sir?
I don't know, Joan. They lost it a little while ago. There's the comet.
But the Polaris, it isn't there.
It's probably lost inside somewhere. Inside that mass of space junk.
Maybe it got through already.
I don't think so, Joan. The main scanner station would have spotted it. No. Captain Strong and his crew are trapped in there. It will be a miracle if they ever escape alive.
First call for breakfast. And look how this family answers the call. How come? Why, it's Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And you can serve them almost as easy as that. No wonder more mothers buy Kellogg's Corn Flakes. You see, mothers know the real difference in corn flakes. They know you can't beat Kellogg's for real Corn Flakes flavor. And they know that a good, hearty breakfast with Kellogg's Corn Flakes provides the power of corn to help give the whole family more punch till lunch. Helps keep Dad and the youngsters going strong all morning long. So, Mother, for your breakfast call, give your family more punch till lunch with the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Control deck to Captain Strong. Control deck to Captain Strong. Come in. Come in. Oh, it's no use, fellas. I can't raise him.
Been almost 2 hours now. Yeah, 2 hours. Wasted. We should have been trying to break out of the orbit. Trying to clear out of that space junk.
Oh, I told you, Manning, our steering rockets aren't working.
They aren't, huh? Well, I haven't seen you trying them again.
What are you driving at?
Maybe Junior here is pulling a fast one. Maybe he's got hot ideas about trying to save Captain Strong. So he's making up that routine about the steering rockets just to keep us here.
Why, you miserable little space lug.
All right, hold it, Astro. This is no time to be fighting.
Well, ask me, but I can't think of a better time.
Whenever you're ready, Astro.
Now, take it easy, both of you. Cool off. For your information, Manning, I wasn't lying about those rockets, and I don't have to make any excuses.
Feeling pretty big since Captain Strong left in command, aren't you?
Big enough to handle you. And if you can't keep a civil tongue in your mouth, I suggest you go on up topsides and leave the two of us alone.
So you two can sneak off and leave me alone in this coffin? I'm staying right here and keeping an eye on you.
Of all the cadets to be lost in space with, we had to be stuck with you.
Forget it, Astro. Listen to me. I want you to take over command of the ship.
What?
I'm going out and try and locate Strong.
But, Tom, you've never been out in space before.
It's always a first time.
Now, look, let me go.
No, it's my job.
I won't let you go.
I'm commanding officer, Astro, and I'm giving you a definite order.
Hey, look. If one of you wants to go out there and be a dead hero, go ahead. But stop making a production out of it.
We don't see you blasting your tubes to help.
You sure don't, pal. It's awful cold out there.
Hey, look. The airlock portal is closed.
What?
Yeah, pressure is equalizing.
Somebody's in the airlock.
Somebody? It can only be Captain Strong.
Great jumping Jupiter. It's a miracle.
Yeah, you better get down to that lock. He may need a hand.
Aye, aye.
And you, Manning, go up topside and get rid of that spacesuit. If Captain Strong happens to see you in it, he may get the idea that you're just a little nervous.
Let me worry about what Captain Strong thinks, Junior. I can handle him without any help from you.
Captain Strong.
Tom, help me.
You get him down. You take off his helmet, Astro. I'll get the first aid kit.
Right. Captain Strong, sir, what is it? Are you hurt? Hurry up with that kit, Tom.
Here it is.
No, it's all right. I just need air.
What happened?
When that big rock hit the Polaris, it knocked me clear. Luckily, my grappling belt held. I floated around out there like a kite.
Why didn't you call on us, sir? We'd have come out after you.
My space phone was knocked loose. I couldn't.
Oh, well, that's why we couldn't pick you up. But you're all right now, sir.
Yes. I'm fine, thanks. Now, let's get to work and get the Polaris out of its orbit.
But we can't do that, sir. The steering rockets still don't work.
I disconnected them before I went out. I didn't want them cutting in on me when I was outside.
Oh, that's a relief.
You can put them together again, Astro. Now, let's get to your stations, fellas.
All right, sir.
get out of this graveyard.
Control deck from Cadet Manning. Comet now 150,000 miles away. Recheck position and set new course for Venus Space Station. That is all.
Control deck from Cadet Astro. Maintaining space speed. Rocket fuel tanks half empty. Proceeding according to flight plan. That is all.
That's where the Polaris is, according to this morning's report, Joan. Captain Strong has made excellent progress.
They should reach the Venus space station sometime today, shouldn't they?
Yes,
I never thought they'd make it.
I know. When they were lost in that comet, I didn't hold out much hope for them either.
What happens after they land, sir? Will Steve go on to the dark side of Mercury?
Yes, that's the plan. He'll leave the 3 cadets at the Venus space station and then continue on alone in a rocket scout.
I see.
Now, don't you go worrying again, Joan. It's just a routine scouting mission.
That's what Captain Turner thought when he was killed.
Well, Strong knows how to take care of himself.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, I'd better get back to the lecture hall. I have a class waiting.
Just a minute, Joan. Commander Arkwright, go ahead.
Main teleceiver control reports contact with Captain Strong, sir.
Very good. Relay it in here, will you?
Aye, aye, sir. Stand by receiver.
Standing by.
Commander, you don't suppose... could I...
Now, why do you suppose I asked you to stay, my dear? I've been waiting for this.
Captain Strong on the main channel, sir.
Captain Strong, hello there. This is Commander Arkwright.
Hello, Commander.
How are things going?
Oh, fine, sir. We should reach Venus atmosphere in 1 hour.
And then you'll proceed according to plan?
Yes, sir. Exactly according to plans.
Very good.
Commander.
Just a minute, Strong. There's someone here who wants to speak to you. Go ahead, Joan.
Hello, Steve.
Well, if it isn't the demon doctor of nucleonics herself. How are you, Joan?
I'm fine. But are you all right?
Sure. Why shouldn't I be?
Well, you did give us a bit of a scare, playing tag with that comet.
All in a day's work.
Steve, you will take care of yourself. I mean, after.
Careful, Joan.
What are you worried about? This is just a routine training flight.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, take care of those cadets, Steve, and spaceman's luck to you.
Thanks, Joan. And say, save an evening for me, will you? When I get back to Space Academy, I'll buy you a 7-course dinner. So long.
All right, Strong. Proceed as ordered, and keep in contact.
Aye, aye, sir. In transmission. What's our time, Corbett?
Minus 56 minutes to Venus atmosphere, Captain.
Get Manning. See if you can raise the space station on the scanner.
Right, sir. Radar watch from control deck. Check in, Manning.
Radar bridge, Cadet Manning.
Have you picked up that space station yet?
I sure have. But the place is deserted.
What's that?
You heard me, Corbett. It's deserted. There's no one around.
Just a minute, Corbett. Manning, this is Captain Strong. Are you sure about that?
I'm positive, sir. I've been watching the place for the last 10 minutes. There's nobody at the Venus space station. Not a living soul.
The empty chair belongs to Dad. Skipped his breakfast? That's bad. Look, he starts off feeling grand, sawing wood to beat the band. But long before his lunch, we see Dad's as slow can be. Well, now let's go back and get Dad going like the rest of the family with a good, hearty breakfast that'll keep him going all morning. A breakfast built around crisp, delicious Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And are they good? Well, there's a difference in Corn Flakes, and you can taste it in Kellogg's. And now, like the rest of the family, Dad has more punch till lunch. Yes, Kellogg's Corn Flakes pack the punch. For Kellogg's Corn Flakes give you the staying power of corn to help you work better, play harder all morning long. So, Mother, get the cereal that'll give Dad and the whole family more punch till lunch. The world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Attention, crew. Attention, crew. Landing minus 1 minute. Stand by.
Cadet Manning, ready. Cadet Astro, standing by.
Alert braking rockets. Those Closing in on shore station, sir.
Ready nose rockets.
Landing minus 45 seconds.
Nose rockets full.
Power on, sir.
Stand by to turn ship, Corbett. Ready on the stabilizer control tabs.
Yes, sir.
Turning ship. Astro, maintain rocket power for 2 seconds. Decrease at preset intervals.
Aye, sir.
Hit those tabs, Corbett. Steady. Steady as she goes.
Landing minus 10 seconds.
Low power decrease. Sit her down easy, Astro.
Like a feather, sir.
Landing minus 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well, we brought her in, Captain.
Attention, crew. Well done. You handled your assignments like veterans. Now, Tom, let's see where our welcoming committee is.
See anybody down there, sir?
No, not a soul. Thought the station crew might be below.
Below?
Yes, their quarters are underground, right below there.
Well, surely they would have heard us coming in, and Astro's been trying to communicate with them for half an hour.
Yes, I know.
What do you think, Captain? You think maybe they're in trouble?
I don't think, Corbett. I know they're in trouble. Attention, crew. Into your flight uniforms as soon as possible. Report to control deck immediately. Cadet Corbett, open up the arms locker. Bring out parallel ray guns for each of us. There's no telling what we'll find out there.
Don't miss the next action-packed episode on Monday when Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets land on Venus, the planet of mystery and danger. This is a Rock Hill production. Remember, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same time for the thrilling interplanetary adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, brought to you by Kellogg's, the greatest name in cereals. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Space Academy, USA, in the world beyond tomorrow, 2350 AD. Here, the Space Cadets train for duty on distant planets. In roaring rockets, they blast through the millions of miles from Earth to far-flung stars and brave the dangers of cosmic frontiers, protecting the liberties of the planet, safeguarding the cause of universal peace in the age of the conquest of space.
Commanded by Captain Strong and manned by a crew of space cadets, the rocket cruiser Polaris has landed on the planet Venus. There is danger ahead, and as they leave the ship, the space cadets prepare to fight the unknown.
Well, Tom, this is Venus. What do you think of it?
All I can think of, sir, is an expression Astro uses all the time. By the gas pits of Venus. Now I can see what he means.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that, Tom. This is just an outpost station. Not located in a very picturesque spot. But in certain places, Venus has some of the most beautiful countryside in the universe.
So I've read, sir. And also about the difference of gravity between Venus and Earth. I don't feel any difference. These belt weights really do a job.
Home again. Oh, Venus. The most wonderful, beautiful, glorious planet in the whole universe. Hail to thee, Venus, goddess of the sun. Oh, boy, that fog.
You can say that again. This place sure is a garbage dump.
Garbage dump? Take that back.
What? You just said it.
Never mind what I just said. I live here. I can say what I want to, but not
All right,
you.
boys, break it up. This is no time for petty bickering.
Now, our first job is to find out what's happened to the crew of this space station, if we can. Manning, you'll go with me. We'll take a look around inside the station.
Yes, sir.
And Corbett and Astro, you'll stay here with the ship and stand guard.
Well, sir, can't we go with you?
Are you having trouble with orders again, Corbett?
No, sir.
You and Astro will stay with the ship until Manning and I get back, and you won't move an inch.
But, sir, if there should be an emergency, what...
Well, you can contact me by phone. I won't be far away.
Yes, sir.
All right, Manning, now, if you're ready... What are you doing with that gun?
Just checking it, sir, making sure it'll work if I need it.
For your information, Manning, space cadets do not play with dangerous weapons.
This isn't dangerous, sir. It only shoots a paralysis ray. It would never kill anyone.
We're not in business to kill. Now, put that thing away and don't draw it again until you're going to use it.
Yes, sir.
All right, now, let's go. We'll be back in about an hour, but I'll be in touch with you before then. Ready, Manning? Let's go and keep your eyes open.
First call for breakfast. And look how this family answers the call. How come? Why, it's Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And you can serve them almost as easy as that. No wonder more mothers buy Kellogg's Corn Flakes. You see, mothers know the real difference in corn flakes. They know you can't beat Kellogg's for real Corn Flakes flavor. And they know that a good, hearty breakfast with Kellogg's Corn Flakes provides the power of corn to help give the whole family more punch till lunch. Helps keep Dad and the youngsters going strong all morning long. So, Mother, for your breakfast call, give your family more punch till lunch with the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Relax, Tom. From the looks of things, we're going to be here quite a while.
No, I think I'll walk around.
Nervous?
A little. You?
About the same.
You think they'll find anything in that space station?
I don't know. Maybe they'll find too much.
You mean you think the station crew is dead?
There must be some reason why they're not around.
And the Mercurians got here first.
Say, what's this all about, Tom? Now, Captain Strong didn't tell us why he had to go on to Mercury alone. Did he say anything to you?
Nothing much, except that I was right that first day when I said I thought I saw a man on Captain Turner's rocket scout. It was a Mercurian.
And he killed Turner?
Yes.
Why?
They're not sure. Now, Captain Turner was scouting the dark side of Mercury to chart it in advance of an expedition to see if there was any life on that side. Well, he must have landed and found out something, but he never lived to tell what it was.
Oh. So Captain Strong was sent out to carry out Turner's mission.
That's right.
Well, we know one thing now, anyway. People do live on Mercury.
Yes, but what are they up to? Why did they kill Turner and wipe out the spaceship crew?
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions. We're not sure of that yet.
Well, if they didn't do it, who did, and where's the crew?
Yay! Astro! Got it. Boy, that was a close one.
What's the matter with you?
I'd completely forgotten about our Venusian wildlife.
Wildlife? What are you talking about?
Ants.
Ants? Is that all?
That all? Listen, my inexperienced young friend. Have you ever seen an ant this size?
Great jumping Jupiter. Why, it's as big as your hand.
Exactly. And an appetite to match, especially for meat. Now, don't ever plan on having a picnic on Venus unless you want to wind up being the meal.
Well, if the ants are that big, what are the animals like?
Use your imagination, Tom, and you'd still be only half right. Oh, this is a great country. Real friendly.
It certainly doesn't look too inviting. No offense meant, Astro.
That's all right. It's my home, and I can't help loving it, but... Ugh, this atmosphere, after having lived on Earth...
Hey, wait a minute. Look, Astro.
What?
Out there. Don't you see it, that light?
Well, it's nothing to get excited about.
Why not?
It's just a trick of the atmosphere. There are always strange lights on Venus. See them all the time.
But, Astro, the way it's blinking, why, I'd swear it was some sort of a signal.
Now you're letting your imagination run away with you.
I'm not, Astro. That must be a signal. I think we ought to call Captain Strong.
Tom, I tell you, it's just this queer country. It's the atmosphere.
Oh, yes. Next you'll be telling me it's an overgrown butterfly.
Well, as a matter of fact...
I'm going to call Captain Strong. Captain Strong from Cadet Corbett. Captain Strong from Cadet Corbett. Come in, please.
I think you're making a fool of yourself, Tom.
I'll be a bigger fool if that's really a signal. Captain Strong from Cadet Corbett. Captain Strong, come in, will you please? Blast that phone.
Have you got the right frequency?
Yeah, sure. Captain Strong from Cadet Corbett. Can you hear me? Captain Strong. Nothing. Here, you try it, Astro.
Captain Strong from Cadet Astro. Captain Strong from Cadet Astro, come in. Nothing but that heavy buzz. We must be picking up some kind of interference.
Well, Astro, we've got to contact him and tell him about that light.
I don't see how we can now. All we can do is sit here and wait for him to come back.
Yes, but that would be too late. Look, you go after him. Find him and bring him back
Oh, now,
here.
wait a minute.
You've got to. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll take the consequences. But if I'm right, it may help us find the crew of that space station.
Well, all right, I'll go. But listen, Tom, you stay right here. Remember what Captain Strong said about not leaving the ship.
Sure. Now, come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Astro, hurry up. The light. It's moving. Astro, can you hear me? It's Tom. Come on, answer me. Oh, blast that interference.
It's any day before noon, and the morning is running out. But Sharon's energy is far from running out. All morning long, she's bright and alert. And look at her brother Dick in gym class, going strong all morning long. No letdown for them. No, sir. They've got more punch till lunch. And here's the secret. A good hearty breakfast built around Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And Kellogg's Corn Flakes packs the punch. Provides the staying power of corn. The power that stays with you till long past noon. Serving Kellogg's Corn Flakes is no bother at all for Mother. Yes, it's a mighty easy, mighty delicious way to get more punch till lunch. Big, fresh flakes of toasted corn with sugar and milk. There's a difference in corn flakes, and you can taste the difference in Kellogg's. What flavor. No wonder Kellogg's Corn Flakes are the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal. The whole family loves them. The whole family needs them for more punch till lunch. So to get going and keep going all morning long, get Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
And then I tried to contact you by phone, sir, but I kept getting that heavy buzzing signal.
Yes, I know. I had the same trouble. We're in the middle of a field of electrical disturbance. Hello. Where's Corbett?
I left him right here, sir.
Well, if he's here, he must be the invisible man.
No, he's probably in the ship. Tom! Hey, Tom, we're back. Captain Strong's here.
You'll have to yell louder than that if you want him to hear you. Looks to me like Cadet Corbett took himself a walk, Captain.
Well, Astro?
I don't know what could have happened to him, sir, unless he saw something else.
Where is that light?
Out that way, sir.
I don't see anything over there.
But there was a light. I saw it myself. It was blinking like a signal.
Yeah, sure, Astro. Probably in different colors, too, huh? Like a rainbow.
That's your crawling
All
right.
right, break it up. Break it up, I said. Manning, you go back into the ship and tune up the teleceiver. We'll try to contact Earth.
Aye, aye, sir.
Well, Astro, what's the story? Now, you say that you saw a blinking light off there, and now it's mysteriously gone. So is Cadet Corbett. Disobeyed a strict order not to leave the ship.
But there was a light, sir. Well, maybe Tom had a good reason.
There is never a good reason for disobeying orders. I told you that I don't want any heroes. We all work together. In a situation like this, if one man fails, we all fail.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go back to the ship and take your station.
Sir, aren't we going to look for Tom?
Look for him, Astro. Corbett disobeyed orders, deserted his post, deserted his unit. He's left us short-handed at a time when we're up to our necks in trouble.
But I'm sure he didn't realize
The only thing he didn't realize, Astro, is the meaning of discipline. I'm sorry, but you'll have to learn the hard way. Come on, we have work to do.
Aye, aye, sir. Tom, wherever you are, please come back to the ship. Hurry. Hurry.
Remember, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same time for the thrilling interplanetary adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, brought to you by Kellogg's, the greatest name in cereals. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Space Academy, USA, in the world beyond tomorrow, 2350 AD. Here, the Space Cadets train for duty on distant planets. In roaring rockets, they blast through the millions of miles from Earth to far-flung stars and brave the dangers of cosmic frontiers, protecting the liberties of the planet, safeguarding the cause of universal peace in the age of the conquest of space.
Roll from rocket cruiser Polaris.
Rocket cruiser is stranded on Venus. The rocket cruiser Polaris, commanded by Captain Strong and manned by his crew of space cadets, who are now desperately trying to contact Earth to warn of danger from out of the blackness of space.
Well, Cadet Manning, anything from Earth yet?
No, Captain Strong, not a thing. All I get is hash.
And I suppose there's nothing on the audio microfrequencies either.
Just this heavy interference. What's going on anyway, sir? Electromagnetic space storms?
Right. But they're not from space. And I don't think those are storms of nature either. They're man-made.
Man-made?
Or Mercurian-made, to be more exact. They must have thrown a field of electronic interference all around the space station. And that's why none of our communications equipment works. Neither the teleceiver here nor our small transceiver out there.
Then that must mean that the Mercurians are around somewhere, close by.
Quite likely. Are you afraid, Manning?
Well, yes, sir, a little. But I think I can handle myself in a scrap.
Good. And I suggest that you confine your fighting energies to where they will do the most good. You can postpone your difficulties with Cadet Astro and Cadet Corbett.
They're just for laughs.
Oh, are they? Well, I make sure that the laughs aren't on you, Manning.
Captain Strong,
Oh, yes, Astro. Any sign of Corbett yet?
No, sir. And it's been almost 4 hours since he disappeared.
Since he left his post, you mean?
Well, Astro, what about it?
Something must have happened to him, sir.
Well, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Captain Strong, don't you think we... aren't we going to look for him now?
Why?
Because he's one of us, sir. He's a member of our unit.
Did he act like a member of our unit when he deserted his post?
Oh, I suppose not. It just doesn't seem right to abandon him, sir. You'd want him to look for you.
Yes, I guess I would.
Well, then.
I'd want him to look for me, Astro, but I wouldn't expect him to. This unit is on a very important mission, and the mission comes first, even if one of the members is lost.
Yes, sir.
I know how you feel, Astro. I feel even worse than you do. Cadet Corbett was in my charge. I brought him here, and so I'm responsible for his life. But there's nothing I can do about that now. Do you understand that?
Yes, I suppose so.
All right. Relax a while, Astro, and go get some sack time. You'll relieve Manning on communications watch in an hour.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, and Manning... keep trying to contact Earth teleceiver control. I'm going up to the transmitter. Maybe I can figure out a way to increase our power output so we can break through this interference.
Right, sir.
Very touching, Astro. My heart bleeds for you. Now, if you could only get lost, too, everything would be real
Know what? Yesterday morning, Mother and I were up before anyone else in the house, and we had breakfast all by ourselves. It sure was fun. Jeepers, I could hardly wait to dive into those wonderful Kellogg's cornflakes.
So big, so crisp, so good to eat, so different from other cornflakes. Do they taste wonderful. And what fun Peggy had going strong all morning long. It's easy to see that she has more punch till lunch. Easy to see her mother's wise to the power in Kellogg's cornflakes. And wise to how simple it is to serve Kellogg's cornflakes, too. So if you want to enjoy breakfast and the whole morning, get the cereal that helps give you more punch till lunch. The world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Cornflakes. The original.
Earth teleceiver control from rocket cruiser Polaris. Earth teleceiver control from rocket cruiser Polaris. Come in.
What's the use?
Hey, Astro, time for you to relieve me. Astro, control deck calling. Hey, Astro!
Any results, Manning?
No, sir. Haven't got a thing.
I tried everything I could. I practically rebuilt the transmitter to get more power. I guess we just can't get through.
Sir, I don't like to say this, but, well, I'm pretty tired. You think Cadet Astro could relieve me now?
Of course. Where is he? Below? Astro,
never mind, sir. I just called. He wasn't there.
Oh?
Is he standing guard outside?
No. No, I don't see him.
Sir, you don't suppose, well, I mean, Cadet Astro and Corbett are pretty close friends, and with Corbett gone...
You don't have to say any more, Manning. The conclusion is obvious.
2 deserters. Makes it kind of rough on us, huh?
Rough is a mild word. Our unit strength is cut in half.
Then what do we do, sir?
Well, I had planned to raise the spaceship and break this interference and contact Earth from out in space. We can't do that now. We're too short-handed. We'll have to look for Astro and Corbett. No, but still, I can't help but admire their guts.
Tom. Tom, this is Astro. Can you hear me? Tom, answer me. Tom.
How much farther are we going, Captain Strong? We've been walking for miles.
You must be getting soft, Manning. You've been traveling around too much in those auto jets.
Yes, sir. But, sir, do you think it's safe for us to leave our ship like that alone?
What's the
We
matter,
should
Manning?
be getting back.
Don't you want to find Astro and Corbett?
Of course, sir. I was only thinking of the mission.
Well, the mission won't succeed without them. You've got to find them. If they're alive.
Manning! Hey, Manning, come here, look. See it out there, that light, blinking. Think it's the one that Astro and Corbett saw?
Well, we can only pray that it is, Manning. Come on the double.
Look out, Astro! He's going to shoot!
Hey, look, that's me, delivering orders for the corner grocer. Every Saturday I do it. Make money that way. Learn things, too. Sure. I found out how many people order the same things, like Kellogg's cornflakes. Boy, nearly everybody gets them. And this deal about eating a good, healthy breakfast with milk, fruit, and Kellogg's cornflakes is true, too. Kellogg's cornflakes really do help you have more punch till lunch. I ought to know. I eat them. And I bet you I work hard as any kid in town.
And you're right, Bob. To keep going strong all morning long, there's nothing like a good, healthy breakfast. A breakfast built around Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the cereal with the power of corn. And what a cinch to serve. And that wonderful Kellogg's flavor proves there's a difference, a real difference in corn flakes. A difference you can taste in every crisp, delicious spoonful of Kellogg's. The cereal that can help you and your whole family have more punch till lunch. So tomorrow morning and every morning, serve the world's most popular ready-to-eat cereal, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the original.
Watch out, Astro! Watch out! Oh! Tom, I've got him! Come on! Oh!
It's okay, Astro. You finished him. He's out cold. I couldn't have done it without your help, Tom. Thanks.
Thanks. It's you that deserve the thanks. Without you,
Okay, let's cut the bouquets. We gotta get back to the ship.
How'd you ever find me?
I followed that blinking light. It led me straight here.
I was never so glad to see anybody in all my life.
How did you get into this mess, anyway?
Oh, I was careless. I walked into that light like a stupid space worm.
Mercurian jumped me from behind that rock.
Didn't have a chance.
There you are.
Oh,
Come on now, let's get back to the ship.
oh, wait a minute. We're not going to leave this prize behind.
Tom, he'll only slow us down. We've got to report back to Captain Strong. The longer we're away, the madder he's going to be.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, wait a minute. You didn't take off on your own, did you? Captain Strong knows you're looking for me.
Well,
Doesn't he?
yes, I suppose he knows, but he didn't exactly give me his permission.
Oh, fine. Now we're both in hot water.
Lukewarm compared to what we just got out of. Come on.
Well, look, maybe our friend here will help soften the captain up. Give me a hand.
Yeah. Tom, wait a minute.
Huh?
Somebody's coming.
Another Mercurian?
I don't know. Better grab that rifle, right? Come on, back here. Where is it? Behind this rock.
Corbett! Astro!
Why, it's Captain Strong.
Blast me if I don't think it'd be easier to face a Mercurian.
Astro. And Corbett.
Well, you boys have been having a little party for yourselves. What's been going on here?
Well, there's nothing much to say, sir. I saw a blinking light. I couldn't communicate with you by phone, so I decided to investigate myself. I was captured, but Astro here caught up with me and kind of gave me a hand.
And quite successfully, too, from the looks of things. Yeah. Oh, good work, boys. Good work. I think this chap will be able to tell us everything we want to know. Come on, let's get back to the Polaris.
Well, Captain, don't you think we ought to take some of this equipment with us?
Oh, what's this? A communications unit. I wonder who he was in touch with.
Well, I heard some kind of signal, sir, but it was all in code. I couldn't figure it out.
That's our blinking light.
That's it, sir.
It's a peculiar-looking transmitter. I wonder. Roger. Roger, check your phone. Now. Strong demanding. Are you getting me?
Right, sir. Audio's alive.
That's it. That's what's jamming our transmission. There. Now we can contact Earth and report to Cav Commander Arkwright about all this. Come on, let's get back to the Polaris.
Wait a minute, Captain. Listen.
Blast me. Rocket ships. About 4 of them.
Mercurians. They're coming in for a landing. We're too late.
On Friday, when Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets are trapped by the men of the dark side. Tom Corbett is played by Frankie Thomas. This has been a Rock Hill production. Remember, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this same time for the thrilling interplanetary adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Brought to you by Kellogg's, the greatest name in cereals.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Space Academy, USA, in the world beyond tomorrow, 2350 AD. Here, the Space Cadets train for duty on distant planets. In roaring rockets, they blast through the millions of miles from Earth to far-flung stars and brave the dangers of cosmic frontiers, protecting the liberties of the planet, safeguarding the cause of universal peace in the age of the conquest of space.
Trapped on the mist-enshrouded planet Venus by the invading Mercurians, Captain Strong and his crew of Space Cadets have been unable to contact Earth. Now, in the control room of the Mercurian rocket ship, Captain Strong and Cadet Astro face the leader of the men of the dark side.
Master, a message from our scouting rocket on interceptor patrol. They have just picked up 4 Earth rocket ships on a direct course for Venus.
So, Captain Strong, do you still wish me to believe your mission is a peaceful one with a fleet of armed rocket ships on the way?
But I don't know anything about them.
Their mission is also peaceful, no doubt.
Yes. They're probably coming to find out what's happened to us.
And so they shall find out, young one. Rama.
Yes, Master.
We have wasted enough time. Give orders to the other ships. Prepare for immediate combat.
Yes, Master.
And then, take these 2 Earthlings outside and destroy them.
Here's a smart mother. She knows what her family needs, but sometimes she forgets to get enough. So it's a good thing little Kathy went along today. But Kathy's mother never forgets that there's more builder-upper vitamins in Kellogg's Pep than any other ready-to-eat wheat cereal. That's why Pep, helps build up strength, build up energy, build up strong bones and steady nerves. Yes, there's nothing like a good, hearty breakfast day after day. A breakfast featuring Kellogg's Pep, that popular, whoops, it's popular, all right. Kathy knows how popular Pep is. Been a family favorite for years. And nothing could be easier to serve than this new kind of wheat flakes. The finest wheat flakes yet. Man, what a marvelous malty flavor. Bet you'll go for it, too. So tell your mother to get at least one package of the filled-up wheat cereal. Kellogg's Pep.
There they are. Captain Strong and Astro. 3 Mercurians with guns. They're leading them right to our ship.
I can just get this thing cooking. There now. If you're ever going to work, baby, now's the time. Hey, Manning, I've got it. The set's working.
Well, if you're going to do something, get started. I don't like the way those Mercurians are pointing their guns.
If I can only get the right frequency, this should jam their photo lens circuit.
You spaziatic, what good will that do?
Look, if it knocked out our teleceivers, what do you think it'll do to those chest cameras?
Well, hurry up, then. Captain Strong and Astro are by the space lock ladder. And the Mercurians are lifting their rifles.
All right, I'm shooting at the moon. Keep your fingers crossed, Manning.
Blasted if they're going to shoot, why don't they get it over with?
Steady, Astro. Steady. Don't lose your nerve.
Sir, this is torture.
Astro. Astro.
Look. Well, what's happening to them, sir? They're acting as if they're blind.
Now's our chance. Come on. Knock the guns out of their hands.
Aye, sir.
Over you. Astro. Astro, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine, sir. That was like taking candy away from a baby.
Look at them wander around out there.
I didn't have the heart to hit them. It wouldn't have been fair. But what do you suppose happened to them, sir?
Well, I have a good idea, but this is no time for explanations. We've got to get back to that Mercurian leader before his squadron takes off.
All right, sir, and I think we'll have a better chance to make him change his mind now.
Astro! Captain Strong!
Oh, it's Tom and Manning.
Well, I knew they were around somewhere.
Are you all right, sir? Astro!
We're still alive and kicking.
Honestly, I never thought it would work.
You mean you two did something to those Mercurians?
Sure. What did you think?
I used the communicator, sir, to jam up their photo lens circuits.
We figured it all out. Those jokers were practically blind. They came from the dark side of Mercury, so they couldn't stand light. And then we noticed that they used those little teleceivers. So we just fixed it so the teleceivers wouldn't work.
Oh, good work, boys.
Yeah, you did a nice job on it. We could never have done it without you, Manning.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Manning, are you sure you're the one who did
all right, boys. All right, never mind the chit-chat now. There's no time for that. We can hold postmortems later. Right now, we have a date with that Mercurian on the command ship. And this is one date I don't want to miss.
Here he is, sir.
You are very prompt, Captain Strong. I was expecting you. You Earthlings, you are very clever.
Sure, we know
Stop
how
it, Manning.
It never once occurred to me that you would discover our weakness. I underestimated you, sadly. I promise you, Captain, it will not happen the next time.
There won't be any next time.
Watch out, sir. He may try something.
Oh, you are wrong, Earthling. Without the use of my photo lens, I am helpless. And at your mercy.
Look, his face. Why, he's just like us.
I await your disposal, Captain Strong.
My disposal?
Yes, I and my command here on Venus, we are finished. We are your prisoners. You are the victors. You may dispose of us as you wish.
Just a moment, sir. You didn't understand me. I'm merely asking you to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
You are asking me?
You're not our prisoners. And we don't consider ourselves the victors. There's been, well, a misunderstanding. Fortunately, no lives were lost on either side.
You are forgetting Sub-Leader Moru.
I told you before. That was an accident.
But, sir, what about the space station crew?
And Captain Turner.
What about the space station crew?
They are alive and well. prisoners on Mercury.
It's good. As for Captain Turner, well, he died in line of duty.
So, an eye for an eye.
I hope they haven't died in vain.
Captain, your words confuse me. You say you are not the victor. We are not your prisoners. How am I to take this?
At face value, go back to your people on Mercury. Talk to your leader, your king, your president, or whatever you call him. Tell him that Earth and the Solar Alliance want only peace with Mercury. Tell him that the representatives of the Solar Alliance will talk with him or with his representatives anytime, anywhere, to find a peaceful solution to any problems and to negotiate treaties of friendship and interplanetary trade.
Captain Strong, do you realize what you're saying?
It's more important that you realize what I'm saying. There is no war in the Solar Alliance today. It was outlawed 100 years ago. There is no such thing as a preventive war, attacking another country because that other country might attack first. Any differences between peoples are settled by negotiations and in peace.
I cannot believe this. It is a trick. Yes, you're trying to trick me.
Am I? Corbett, your parallel ray.
Right, sir.
Here you are, sir.
Captain, it's still loaded.
I know. Here, sir. Now, if you'll just switch on the space transmitter, I'd like to contact the rocket ships coming in from Earth.
Why?
Just switch on the transmitter.
The frequency selector is this dial. Adjust it and you may speak.
Solar Alliance Space Cruiser from Captain Strong. Solar Alliance Space Cruiser from Captain Strong. Come in. Come in.
Captain Strong from Solar Alliance Squadron 12. Go ahead.
You may return to your base. My mission is accomplished. You may return to your base.
But Captain Strong, are you all right? Our orders were to rescue you.
There's no need of rescue here. Everything's under control now. So, I will be raising ship for Earth in 2 hours. So return to your base.
Very well, sir. Message received.
Corbett. Sir. Go outside and shut off the jamming signal.
Aye, sir.
Well, sir, do you believe me now? Will you return to Mercury with our message of peace?
Hey, kids, here's Dennis O'Keefe, starring in Woman on the Run, a Universal International release. And here's a boy who in one hand has a Dennis O'Keefe picture ring, and in the other, a delicious spoonful of Kellogg's Pep. Man, he sure goes for that marvelous malty Pep flavor. And in every box of Kellogg's Pep, you too can get that same famous flavor, plus a beautiful picture ring. Yep, in every single package of Kellogg's Pep, there's another wonderful ring waiting for you. Look. A handsome plastic ring that won't break, and it's adjustable, fits any finger. Every ring is bright, colorful, and there are 16 different rings, 16 different pictures. Movie stars, sports stars, cowboys, Indians, jet planes, and giant passenger planes. Trade them with your friends. Collect all 16 rings. Start today. No box tops or money to send. No waiting. And remember, In addition to a handsome picture ring, there's that marvelous malty flavor in every spoonful of the build-up wheat cereal. Delicious flakes of nourishing whole wheat. Kellogg's Pep.
All 4 Mercurian rocket ships back home.
Beautiful takeoff. They sure know how to handle those ships.
Yeah. Suppose they're playing us for suckers.
Suckers, Manning?
Yeah. Maybe the Mercurian big shot is just stringing you along, giving you the business on that friendship pitch. Maybe he's heading back to Mercury just to organize a larger force to invade Earth.
Ah, you're full of space gas.
Well, maybe you're right, Manning. We'll only know when they return the crew of the space station, and I believe they will. We've got to trust them. When nations start on a basis of mutual trust and honor, they're well on the way to permanent friendship. And that applies to people, too. Well, we all stowed aboard and ready to raise ship?
Aye, aye, sir, all set.
All right, let's go, boys. It's a long way back home.
Don't miss the next action-packed episode on Monday, when Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets return to Earth to begin a new adventure with the Runaway Asteroid. The Master Mercurian was played by Tom Poston. This has been a Rock Hill production. Remember, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this same time for the thrilling interplanetary adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Brought to you by Kellogg's, the greatest name in cereal. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.